what's going on? Coalport Carl. Another week roll around. Here we are. Here we sit, doing what we do, talking about what we talk about, blasting how we blast. Yeah. I'm going to start off this week by talking about just an update on last week. Talking about here we are, No Shave November. I'm going to give you a little update on where we are, how the next beard's coming. Seeing a couple pictures on the Facebook, people doing the same thing, keeping me up to blast on what's happening there, so on and so forth. Please continue to do so. Let me see your November beards. I like to see them butching up. Deer season's coming, you know. Everybody getting ready for the big blast out in the woods and so on. Get your beard going, plus support a good cause, you know. So, wool up. Let me see what you got going on. The other thing about November, best thing of all about November, really, buck season, buddy. Buck season's coming right up. First Monday, buddy. I like to get out there and get out. A lot of people do the tree stand, you know. I don't really do a tree stand. I don't need to do a tree stand. I'll tell you why. Because I know how to hunt, my friend. I get out in them woods, I find myself a nice tree, and I stand right underneath it. Sun will come up, you know. Typically about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes, maximum half hour. After it's daylight, whack. I'm dragging one out. That's about the way it works for me. I don't spend too much time there. Now, that's not to say I don't spend a lot of time in the woods for those 2 weeks, because I do. You know me. You know how it is around this town. You don't get one deer. You get one deer each day. So we kind of do it. We whack one down about every day. And I'd say it hurts the deer population, but I don't buy into that story, really. I don't get too far into it, really. I think there's plenty of deer. If you don't believe me, just ask all the people hitting them with their cars, ruining up their cars and stuff like that. There's plenty of deer out there, believe me on that. As long as you don't waste them, don't kill them for a trophy and so on, it don't make no matter. Whack them down, buddy. Bring them home. Butcher them up. Put them in the freezer. Steak them up, buddy. That's what I like to do, get steak. A lot of people say the meat's gamey. Well, if you think the meat's gamey, you probably never had it the way I make it. I like to soak it in milk for 24 hours, and then after you take it out of the milk, marinate it in Italian dressing, and then roll it in flour, fry it in some egg, buddy. That's the way I fry them up. Ain't no gamey taste of mine. I also like to cook it down for a long time, all day long in the crock pot, and make a good stew. You don't taste nothing gamey about my deer. If it's gamey, that means whoever made it for you don't know how to make it. That's the fact of the matter on that, really. The other thing from November, Thanksgiving, brother. You know, I love the Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving meal ends up turning out to be one of my favorite meals of the year, and that ain't no lie. Turkey and gravy and mashed potatoes and yams and so on. Buddy, that's doing it up right there. I enjoy it a lot. I also enjoy the stuffing. Ain't no lie about that. I like to blast down some stuffing. Tell you what I do hate, though. I get irritated. I went a couple years ago. The old lady talked me into going to her sister's for Thanksgiving. And we get down there, you know. I start tasting on the stuffing. First thing I do is I feel a nut. I think, what the heck is nut, man? I don't feel a nut in there. And I taste a little fur. There's a little bit of a fishy taste. Something don't feel right. And then I get this weird texture. Something a little chewy ain't right. Turns out she made some kind of clam stuffing with nuts and almonds. And walnuts, I mean to say. And almonds and clams. That ain't stuffing, my friend. You want to make stuffing like that, you think you're hossy-tossy doody-doo, head up north and live with some kind of wealthy people. That ain't the way we do it in Coalport. Stuffing's pretty simple, my friend. Stuffing's bread, eggs, celery, onions. Boom. That's all there is to that, my friend. If you do anything more than that, all you're doing is ruining Thanksgiving dinner. Nothing I hate worse than laying into a good hunk of stuffing and I'll find out there's nuts and clams in it. Give me a break, nuts and clams. First of all, clams ain't even made to be ate. Clams are something I don't know what. Shells are pretty and all. But ain't nothing I'm going to eat, my friend. I'll hawk up a clam every good now and then on a Saturday morning after I've had a lot of good night of smoking on a Friday night, maybe. That's the only clam I see. I can see it on the ground, friend. I ain't going to eat it. But I ain't going to get into all that. All I'm saying is if you're going to make stuffing, make it right. Don't be laying stuff into it that don't belong in there. Seriously. Makes me irritated. Put some gravy on that stuffing, bread, eggs, celery, onion, salt, and pepper. That's all there is to it. I have to really dig back in my head there. I almost forgot what was supposed to be in it. But that's all supposed to be in it. Don't be laying no nuts into it and so on. That's ridiculous. So that's all about I got to say about the Thanksgiving meal this week. Cook up the turkey and the gravy and get her all blasted. Everybody start getting up for buck season, getting your November, no-shave November beards blasting up. Get your gun shot in, get ready to go, buddy. You want to be old dead-eyed Dick once you hit the woods. You don't want to have any risk of seeing a big old one and then missing it down. No one needs to be out there doing the embarrassment of that either, buddy. Dead-eyed Dick, get your gun shot in. Know where you're at on that. Seriously. On another note, a real sad note, a dear friend of mine, a dear friend of Coalport passed this week, suddenly and unexpectedly. And I'd like to say, rest in peace, Karen Reed. We're going to miss you a lot. Karen from Karen's Kitchen passed this week, and it's going to be a hole in the community. There ain't no doubt about that. And Carl don't usually get too serious about things, but she's a good friend of mine. She's a good friend of this town, and we're going to miss her. So, Godspeed, Karen. Rest easy, and we'll catch you on the other side one of these days. Hope everybody has a good week. Make sure you're getting out and getting blasted, saying hello to a friend this week. Stay friendly. No politic talking in the bar this week. Buy your buddy a beer and talk about anything but. Move on from that, and everybody heal it up. Time to roll out and be good friends again. Hey, good talking to you. I'll see you next week. Stay blasted. Later.